Hey everyone, this is Rhino2448 back with another video. Today we're in Brooklyn. Matter of fact, downtown Brooklyn. Haven't been down here in a long time. I can't even tell you the last time I was down here. Well, today we're heading to the New York Transit Museum. Display of old trains, old New York City trains, matter of fact, maybe a couple of things when it comes to buses. And what's unusual about this, or I should say unique, that right here, where you think there's a train station, it's actually the museum. All right? This is a train station that they don't use anymore, and they decided way back, I think 1976, to make it into a transit museum. I think it's kind of cool to make a transit museum out of a train station that you don't use anymore. So this is going to be a good one. So I shall see you when I get down there. Okay, it seems like I'm a little early. We'll wait. I'm always early. As you can see, it doesn't open up until 10. I have 10 minutes. This young man to my right just told me. I think it's so cool to make a transit museum, all right, out of an old train station that you don't use anymore. That is so cool. All right, so once again, I see you when I get down there. Okay, we're downstairs and it still looks like a train station, a subway station that they do not use anymore. They just use this for the transit museum. This is cool. Over here, there's maps of Brooklyn bus and a subway map, which can be really confusing. Wow, this is why you really don't need a car if you live in New York. You could get anywhere and everywhere just by this, just the subway system. All right, let's go in and see what's going on.
That's fine, you can just buy them.
Okay. A lot of digging, man. These guys. When it came to working on the subway, I wonder how many was injured or died. Sandhogs. Making the underwater tunnels. You figure the technology back then was really, not too great. to build something like this is unbelievable. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at this movie. Hang on. You could pause this if you want to in the video. Excavation for subway, 1903. Rock drilled at work in subway, 1903. It's amazing that this film still exists. Quality is not good at all, but still. All that work that they doing, man. All right, let's move on. Like I said, anytime you could pause the video so you could read. Here we go. Look how clean it was. Wow. And here go another one. Once again, you could pause to read. Opening day, 1904. Wow. That is so cool. That is so cool, guys. All right, let's move on. Now, I don't know where most of you guys lived, you know, in a different town, different state, or different country, but right here, the turnstile to get into the subway, it says first they used printed tickets. And when I was coming up, being I'm a 70s kid, we had tokens. Once again, you could pause so you could read. Here go the tickets that they used. All right. And then they went into tokens. And these are a couple of turnstiles throughout the years. This is like a 1904, 1905 turnstile. Here go another one here. This is interesting. Now, I remember this when I was a kid. I remember this one. And I definitely remember these. All right. Put your token in. Go through. And go about your business. All right. So let's move on. See what else is around here. Okay, these are the tokens that they used throughout the years. This one was a 1928 token. Used that to get into the subway. 1953 to 1970. I remember those. I definitely remember that token. 1970 to 1979. I definitely remember those. Like I said, I was a 70s kid. This was 1978 to 1980. This was 1980 to 1986. 1986 to 1995, and 1995 to 1997. And then they eliminated the tokens altogether, and they start using the Metro card. You put money on the card and you just swipe it through the machine right here. Just take the card and go shoot, and then go right on in. And if the money on it got low, you could put more money on it. So this was better than carrying along a lot of tokens. All right, interesting. Let's move on, guys. Okay, they said down here will be the old subway cars. Oh boy. So let's go on downstairs so I won't watch my step. Wow. Oh my God. These are so cool. Oh, this is the one. This is the same one. If you look at one of my videos, okay? They used this train as the holiday ride. They took it out of storage, put it back on track, and I was riding around on this. All right. Check out my video. I think it says holiday train ride, train from the 1930s. This is something just to see it here. Let's go inside. Wow. Look at the advertisement of its time. I love the old advertisements. Ceiling fan. Not to drum up on safety back in the day, were they? Get your hands chopped off. Well, people was different back then. Not the crazies that we have now. This is so cool. Wow. This is the R01. IND R1. 1930s. Once again, you could pause if you want to read. When I was doing the holiday train ride, there was a guy there who was really informed on those type of trains. I wish he was around now to help me out, but this is cool. All right, let's move on. All right, now this is the IRT R15 car. All right, this was in service in the 1950s. I'll bring it up. Once again, you could pause if you want to read. And let's check it out. 1950s. Oh boy. Seating arrangement is different. They got rid of the ceiling fan for air conditioning. The same seating arrangement is what they have now in the modern trains. More room for people to stand up. So this is the R15, I think, from the 1950s. Very nice, very interesting. This is so cool. I love these old advertisements though. He looks better in an Arrow shirt. Alrighty then. Alright, let's move on. Now this one is from 1949, it says. I like the looks of this one. Got that aluminum steel look to it. Windows are different. Here we go. This is a R11 prototype. Oh, R34, 1949 prototype. Did it ever go in service? All right, once again, pause if you want to read. All right, let me check it out. 1949 prototype. Ooh. Feels funny. It's a little bit wider, I think, than the other trains. Hard seats. Interesting. Wow. All right, let me check out the advertisement here. Oh, check this out. 1949. Wages, 10 cents. Pension and insurance. Oh my gosh. All right. Sunnybrook, cheerful as its name. I love these old advertisements. All right. And Palisades Park. Rides are only 5 cents. Yeah, I wish. Okay. Okay, guys, look at this one. This is amazing. This whole train is made out of wood. Wow. This is the BRT, Brooklyn Union, elevated car, 1907. Jeez. All right. You can pause it if you want to read. Unbelievable. So this car here, this train, if my math is correct, it's almost, well, it's over 100 years old, maybe 116 or 117 years old. Wow. All right, let's go on. Wow. I'm actually on a train that is over 100 years old. I always wonder when they got it on the trains back in the day like this, where were they going? Were they going to work? What type of clothes did they wear? How much was rent? Wow. This is interesting. Oh, look at this. Leather straps to hang on to. This is amazing, guys. A train that is over 100 and I say about 117, I think. Well, let's say it's over 100. Let's put it this way. Jeez. Well, I guess this is an idea. 10 cents for soap flakes. Soap flakes. I have never heard of soap flakes before. Doesn't shrink babies, woolens. Not a soap powder, but pure soap in flakes. Okay. This is really something. A train car that's over 100 years. Oh, look at this. $5. $5 for a camera. They used to call a Kodak camera a brownie. That's what a brownie is. A camera. Or is it? Oh, look, it's almost a Kodak. So I guess they was competing with the Kodak brownie. But $5 for a camera. It still probably was a lot of money back in 1907. This is so cool, man. Wow, look at all the seats here. Very nice. This is really interesting. Like I said, to be on something that is over 100 years old. That was cool. That was cool. Okay, let's see what's next. Whoa, what the heck? This is interesting. Let's see what year this is from. This is a BMT D-type triplex car, and it's from 1927. Once again, you could pause if you like to read. All right, let's go on board. 1927. Very interesting. Now, once again, I don't know if it's just me, but the old cars, train cars, seems to be longer and wider. Is it just me? I know there's a lot of experts out there, so comment, please. Let me know if it's just my imagination or I'm right. Oh, this is interesting. Kind of sealed off here so you can walk through. Very nice, guys. Very nice. All right. All right, there's a colorful one over here. I don't know what this is about. Let me see what this is. Oh, sorry. This is the BMTQ car. 1908, and they rebuilt it. So I guess they rebuilt it for 1938. Put it back in service. Okay, so I assume this is a car from 1908, I think it said. And they put it back together to be in service for 1938. Huh. Not many seats, but like I said, oh, what is this? Somebody sits here all by themselves? You know what? That's probably for the conductor to sit. Very nice. Very, very interesting. Tell me, do you think people 100 years from now will be doing the same thing with the trains that I'm on today? And the cars that we have now, 100 years from now, you think they will be looking at it and doing what I'm doing, saying, wow, look what they used to drive in, or look what they used to ride in? I think so. Very nice. All right. Let's go on out. Wow, this is really interesting, guys. Very interesting. And just to use a train station for a museum, a train station that's not used anymore. This is an old Court Street station, as you could see. Court Street. And instead of saying, just let's close this place down forever, they said, let's use it to display old trains. Good idea. Good idea, whoever done it. Whoever said to do this. I heard that they, this was way back in 1976 that they decided to put this together. I'm glad they did. Okay, let's move on. Okay, before we go, this train right here, I think they specially done it this way for the 1964 World's Fair. This is the IRT R33S, 1963. Let me see. Like I said, you could pause if you want to. Many of the 51 million visitors to the 1965 World's Fair in Flushing Meadows Park, Queens, arrived on 11-car World Fair Express trains. So I was right. Special design scheme, I guess you could call it, for the 1964 World's Fair. Or 1963 World's Fair. Yeah, 1964 World's Fair. Sorry. All right, let's go on. Now, even though this was in the 60s, me being a kid from the 1970s, I rode these. I was on these trains as a kid. They keep these trains in service for a long, long time. Like that one across right there, I remember that in the 70s too, early 70s. The R1, I think it was called. Yes, the R1. But this is nice. Brings back memories. I remember this color. I remember sitting and looking at other people sitting across from you. Air conditioned fan. I remember these things. Oh, wow. These are so cool. Okay. So. Uh-oh. Can't get out that door. Here we go. I love the old advertisements though. I really do. I really, really do. And there go the R1 again. Okay, so if you want to check out that holiday train ride from the 1930s, go to my channel. It's still there. And you could see how this baby runs. That was a good train ride. All right, so I guess that's about it. So let's go on up. That was fun. I enjoyed that. So for my next video, I don't know. I'm just making this stuff up as I go along, guys. So, hope you enjoyed that. I did. See you later. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Heading on back outside, taking the train home. Maybe in the next 100 years, somebody will be looking at the train in the museum that I was on. Who knows? Okay. We're back out on the streets of downtown Brooklyn. So, I'm gonna find me something to eat and I'm gonna go home and I'll check your guys later. So this is Rhino 2448. Once again, signing off. Who knows where we're gonna go next? Take it easy, stay safe. See you guys later.